Alright, there we go. I forgot to put the little thing on my head. There we go. He is here, and I am here, and we are here, and... Game, maybe. I've got, like, 2 side quests left, and then after that, I can only figure we'd go into the deep roads. Right, let me look. Yeah. Rumors, companions. Talk to Varric. Already found him. Why does it say these are not completed? Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right. It cannot be followed up on at this time. Okay. So it's just Wayward Son. Okay. Yeah, so he's here. I was correct. There we go. Mike is eating, I believe. So he will join us after that. And hopefully that'll be around the time that we do head off to the deep roads. If we do tonight. Because I'd like his input before going, obviously. Because it's the main plot. Hello.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Oh, Fenris. Oh. I'm assuming this means we will kill him.
The boy you bought from Captain Rayner. Where is he?
Feisty don't get you a better price. Shut this bitch up.
Well, we're gonna kill him anyway, and that's fine by me. I haven't the slightest bit of pity for slavers. Let's see how many we can get. That seems good. Haha, let me go over here.
Kill them! Gotcha!
Will it now? Oh goodness, there's a lot of these guys. I need to reposition myself. Why can I not target them? There they go.
Now you fall! This one will fetch a handsome price!
He flew!
And stay down! There's got to be something here that shows where he shipped Fainrail.
Gloves. Anybody else? No. Oh, is it now a
Looks
map
like
of the
they took him
Wounded
some
Coast?
bolt hole in the Wounded Coast.
Varric, if you would.
I love doing that.
Alright, so now we have to get out of here and go to the Wounded Coast. Shocking. Probably we're planning to plop him on a ship. Oh.
That thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
I'll try it sometime and find out. Alright. Hey, Doc! Think we're just about ready to head into the deep roads. Hopefully Mike will be back at that time, because I want to ask if he's got any critical advice before I go. So, but he should be back pretty soon, I think. He just went to go and have dinner. What in the world is my phone doing? Sorry, hold on a moment. Phone freaked out for a second. Okay, there we go. Good grief. Oh, you were worried I wasn't gonna stream because of internet issues? Oh, no, it's okay. I know I was a little bit late. Unfortunately, Oh?
You've never met a Dalish before, have you?
I wouldn't know.
I'm sure you'd be able to tell. Dalish aren't much like the elves in the cities.
The smug sense of superiority does give you away.
Oh my goodness, so sassy. Internet full on, blacked out, no bars, no data, no nothing. Oh! Goodness. Thankfully, I haven't had that happen. The risk of jinxing myself, we seem to be doing alright at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way. I even rebooted my computer just to be sure. But yeah, I was a little bit late coming on because a friend of mine, unfortunately, had to say goodbye to his pet today. So he and I were talking for a little bit. It's always sad when you have to say goodbye to one of your fluffy friends. But on the positive side, I suppose, his kitty passed away from old age and not from being sick. So, yeah, it's a sad time. So, but he's donating his ashes to the Humane Society to grow flowers. So that's really sweet, I think. Quick save? Yeah. I think he's got nothing but good memories, and he lived to a very ripe old age. After playing Dragon Age 2, I decided to start another playthrough of my own, says Z. It took about a day to catch up to where you are, roughly. I believe I'm a bit ahead of you story-wise, but I am still in Act 1. Oh, cool. I'm glad it inspired you to play again. And we're in the mines again. Oh, there is actually one thing I need to do. Spindleweed! Did that update my book? No, just that I found it. Sorry, there is something I need to do really quick. I need to make sure that Mike's volume is decent for when he comes back. There we go. He should be good when he's back. Nice and loud. Alright, let's see if there's any... Ooh! A bag of money. Or stuff that will become money. Oh, and Doc has been playing Wilder Myth. I've not played that game before. What sort of game is it, Doc? See me not so subtly fishing for games to add to the list in the future? I call forth Rufus. So you say, but, you. How about I deal with you? I believe I can... Oh, that would have been a dispel, right? Yeah. Where'd he go? Oh, why did my weapon turn off? There we go. Why? Can I not dispel that? I guess I can. There we go. Ferb says they're still playing World of Warcraft because they have grabbed an add-on called All the Things, which I'm guessing is keeping track of all of the various collectibles, which is something that Ferb quite enjoys in their games. You know what? That's fair. I like collecting stuff in games, too. That's why I'm constantly running out of space in Fallout. Fallout 76, my build is mostly things to just make sure that I don't have to...
We're good to go.
That I don't have to, sell or throw away things as much as possible. I can carry so much things. There's so many cans! Well, actually, at this point, it's just steel scrap. There's so much steel scrap in my bag. No, it's circuits because of the alien event. I have so much plastic and circuits in my bag, it's ridiculous. Hello. It's disgusting. Deep mushroom has been found. Why does it give me such an epic little thing whenever I find one of those? Ah, Doc says that Wilder is a turn-based RPG with a very storybook vibe going on. You pick a story to play, either pre-made or procedurally generated, and then you create your group of heroes who each have 2 primary personality stats which will affect their dialogue. Oh, that's cool. The narrative and the side stories are told through little comic pages that reveal themselves as the event unfolds. That's a neat little idea. I'll have to look for that. Ooh, glowworm ceiling! I love glowworm ceilings. That's why I have fairy lights in my room. It's a shame that in real life it's a big string of snot with a worm in it. It's pretty and you want to touch it and then you realize what it's made from and you go, oh, I best not do that. And get sick or slimed on. Blech. Oh, Fenrir. See, I keep getting 3 names confused with this one. Like, there's Fenrir the kid, there's Fenris, this guy, and there's Fenrirel, the elven god that I've read about a couple of times at this point. So every time I go to talk about one of them, my brain's like, I don't know which one it is now. I highly recommend this game. I have just over 90 hours, and there are still stories I have not done. Oh, I see. There are too many Fens. There's 3 different Fens, and I'm sure there's more. You guys coming? There you go. Well, hello! Oh.
Take one more step, and the boy dies.
Varric?
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What? Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it?
Ben is
You
a solid
never
name.
wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the
God, I
entire
love this
Free
man. He's
Marches?
such a fucking liar.
I seek no war with the Free Marches. Take the lad to his father.
Oh, that's quite,
Quite
a generous offer.
offer.
This was the price set on the boy. Please accept it as an offer of peace.
Oh, I got money out of the deal, too. Thanks, fuck off. Although, in retrospect,
you?
might have wanted to kill him.
Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
this is tricky. Yeah, he's half-elf. He's got the same sort of eyes they do, and he's got slightly pointier ears. I get where he's coming from, and I get where she's coming from, but I'm worried that if I say the wrong thing... Because I haven't had that issue, and I'm a mage. But... if he's having bad dreams, that means a demon is actively tempting him, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Which probably means the circle is the best place to go. Shite. Oh, it sucks, though, because the mage circle here blows. It's basically like sending him to a horrible prison. Damn. Oh, I wish Mikey were here so I could ask for advice. Yeah, counterpoint, what if the circle just tranquilizes him? That's true. Oh. Oh, no. I don't know what to do. I have to seriously think about this. I know it's just a side quest, and it may not matter in the grand scheme of things. But I do want to think hard about it. It's almost like this world is shitty and there's no way to win. I know. Oh, dear. If he goes to the circle, he'll learn how to stop himself from getting seduced by a demon. But if he doesn't, but if he goes, he'll be miserable. And he might just make a deal with the demon anyway. But if I don't send him... Sorry for being quiet, I am seriously thinking about this. Because he's also not just a side quest, too. He's a main quest. Oh, jeez. No, I can't send him to the circle.
I'm here to help you, Fainrail.
Why? You don't even know me.
I'm a mage, too. It would be kind of hypocritical.
I am you.
You know, you're
What would the
first
Cheshire
mage I've
Cat
met.
do? He'd smile.
Most are locked up like lepers. Is there any chance you'd help me reach the Dalish?
Oh,
That's
the
where I was trying to
Dalish!
go. See if
Yeah!
they'll take me in. I'm as much Dalish as human.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil, I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars
Yeah,
don't
this
like, you get
circle's
the brand.
awful, awful,
The
awful.
Dalish, they've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
Oh, good.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
What about your nightmares?
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
We do have friends in the Dalish.
I know the Keeper. I'll make sure she takes you in.
Then she does not hate humans. Oh, you don't know what a relief
Well,
that is.
I don't know if
I knew she could help me. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
I wouldn't say that she
We should tell
likes
the boy's mother what became of him.
Yeah, we should. Fenris didn't like that. Oh, because he hates mages. That's right. He really didn't like that I did that. Well, sorry. Man, if I want to romance him, I'm going to be, like, doing hard mode here. I'm still trying to decide. Being a mage myself, it might be nigh impossible to do that. Can I, please? Alright, I cannot go either way. Oh, no, I can go this way. I'm looking for all the loot. It's a pile of bones. It had a rock in it. Fenris isn't happy unless every mage is on a pike, and because of that, I think you should try traveling with both him, Anders, and Mara. Yeah, he might say... Like, on the one hand, though, I can understand why Fenris hates mages. It's because his whole life he's been kept under the heel of one who's used their gifts of magic to basically torture the ever-loving shit out of him. So, like, in terms of him being like, I hate them, nobody's helped me, all the mages in Tevinter were like, yeah, whatever. I understand him being upset and feeling very pissy about mages. But, if nothing else, I'm a bit of a bleeding heart. I don't like the idea of having anybody suffer any more than they need to. So if I meet an evil mage, I will kick their ass.
People have stories about the Dalish, no?
My people?
The elves in Tevinter. They must have heard of us.
They've heard. They just don't care.
But if they run away, the Dalish would help them.
You might as well say, if they flew into the sky, they could live in the clouds.
What would they eat in the clouds? There's nothing there but fluff and the occasional bird.
This is why nobody takes the Dalish seriously.
No, I think that's just Meryl. See, these are these are my current two romantic options that I'm wondering about. The guy who hates me because I'm a mage. But I can fix him. I can fix him. And this adorable little ball of fluff who loves that I'm a mage, thinks humans are fascinating, and is so eager to talk about nonsense. The one that I should be like, yeah. And then the one that by all accounts I should be like, I'm just playing hard mode. It's not gonna happen. Fenris and Shell would be friends. 100%. Right now, where's the exit? Back this way. So, now we gotta go tell the kid's mom what happened to him. What's the female version of a himbo? That's Meryl. That would be the OG bimbo. Although, nowadays, bimbo tends to not mean the same thing as himbo, which is weird. So I guess we'd call them, like, let's see, him, and so then, so it'd be like herbo, I guess, if we wanted to try and get it back to, try to get rid of the current meaning for bimbo. But, like, a bimbo was supposed to originally be a generally attractive girl who is a little bit on the ditz side. Herbo sounds like an MLM. It really does! See? It doesn't work. But if I say, oh, she's a bimbo, people are like, wow, that's a really nasty thing to say about a lady. And I'm like, I know, but what else do I say? Herbo, Shibo, the study of herbology. Yes. Wait. Alright. Let's go talk to her. I'd love to go talk to him. Although maybe... I wonder if I can go to the... You guys think I should try going to the Dalish camp and see if he's there?
All dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
I don't brood.
Yes, you do.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
Yes.
You're a very odd dwarf.
But he
Then
is
you
correct.
thought I was joking about the pin.
Please tell me he did have a pen. God, I love the feathers stuff on his armor. It looks so cool. Anyway. Where is Yabba Dabba? I have to do circling around to the thing. Oh. Doc says, oh god, I just remembered something with Meryl you should consider. Her questline can become bugged in a way that prevents you from completing her story, let alone romance. Oh! What would be a sign that it's been bugged? And how do I fix it? Hey! You're that asshole. That really looks like that Chantry lady who tried to get us killed. I'm gonna punch her right in the nards when I see her. I know she doesn't have them. I'll punch her in the boob. That's what I'll do. Punch her square in the teeth. I'll have to ask Mike when I see him again. Or, well, when he pops back here. You won't know until it happens. At some point, you'll go to her house to talk about her story so far for a second time, basically, except you won't be able to talk to her, and that will be that. Oh, no.
Your son has taken refuge with the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom.
You should go back
As
to
I
him.
said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for
hon, I can't
generations.
take that.
Please accept it with my thanks.
Greetings. The priest was asking after you again last week.
I brought my family there twice this year. What more does she want from us?
Aww. I don't know if it fixed either. It's happened to me on 2 times I've played this game, and because of it, I still don't know how her story resolves. Oh gosh. Well, hold on. Why did my phone die? Phone? You good? There you go. No, I don't want to try your weird AI thing. Go away. Let's see. Let's look that up really quick. Dragon Age 2 Meryl glitch. The bug is a Meryl Act 3 quest is bugged. I see. Okay. Would not recommend looking it up. Yeah, I as soon as I saw people with asterisking all over it going spoilers, I was like, oh, well, let's not touch that then. Keep increasing my mana because I like to have things active. Alright, what do we got? Oh, wait a minute. That's not the one I was going through. This one. Telekinetic burst. Hurl enemies away from the core of the blast. Yes, please. Yeah. Alright. So... Oh, I can't. Right. Can't zoom out on the map. The quest itself is titled Questioning Beliefs, and it happens twice. The first time generally goes fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, then when Mike comes back, I'll ask him if he has any idea how we can deal with that if we see it again. Oh, if we go this way, we can... No, not that way. Ah, where am I in space and time? Oh, I need to find a way up. Varric wanted to talk to me, I saw that. So I believe we can go in here and talk to him again. There we go.
You owe us, Isabella.
Ah!
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you
She
gave
was in the
me
last
was
game.
worth
Mike said I
nothing,
should keep an eye out for her. She did get a glow up. He was right.
That's what I'll pay you.
Oh my god.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing.
I thought she was gonna crush him in her boots.
Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
Ma'am, someone stole your pants. Hi, Xena! How can you steal money from her when she's too poor to afford
I
pants?
didn't think so.
Too poor for pants. Well, let's talk to her first.
So, I noticed some notes on the table the other day. Interesting work you got there.
I'm doing a little writing.
I see.
What's a speed griffin? Do they zip around Thedas, terrorizing Darkspawn with their lightning reflexes? Speed griffin. Good one.
A griffin that's fast?
You're new around here, aren't you?
But
welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow.
Oh.
You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago.
Yeah, and you taught me how to dual wield.
You might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Or, no, she's the one who taught my, Grey Warden how to do, how champion. Speed Griffin sounds like a drug, yes. Yeah, believe it or not, as a girl who has, an ample bust and has worn a corset before, a proper corset is actually incredibly supportive. Like, you wouldn't think they would be, but holy crap, they really are, and they're shockingly comfortable. You have to, like... Yep, they're literally designed to support the bust. You'd think they wouldn't be, given their shape, because, they look like they're meant to just, squeeze the shit out of your middle and crush your organs into a fine paste. But if you're wearing a properly made one and one that's been fitted, as they all should be, they're actually quite comfy. And they are quite supportive. There are some that have, there are some that end below the bust, and then there are some that go slightly over the bust, that provide even more support. Funnily enough, that's actually why when I design a lot of my fantasy characters, I usually include a corset or something similar. Because back then, they wouldn't have had bras. So, yeah, they spread the weight across the hip line. And for women, we carry our weight, our balance, our center of mass is on our hips instead of our upper body, our torsos, like in guys. You guys carry yours across your shoulders, we carry ours across our hips. which is why guys find it difficult to like, imitate the way a girl walks, and vice versa. Bikini armor's a staple for any game, yeah, sure. Wonder if hers is a whalebone corset. It would make sense for being a pirate and a sailor. Yeah, actually. What you're saying, so what we're saying here is that corsets should make a return to replace bras. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is if you want to wear one, you should make sure to have it made and fitted for you specifically to make sure. Who is freaking out back there? So that you are properly supported and you aren't sitting there wheezing. Also, don't get one that is like tight. You shouldn't try to cinch your waist. If you're going to, look up how to do it safely, because it's just like when people put on a binder and don't, you know, look into how to do that. And then they end up going, yeah, you can make a corset yourself. A mini model of me? Yes, actually, my I've tried to make it more character-like, but my, my VTuber looks like me. Brown hair, hazel eyes. I don't currently have the blue ends, but I want them again. I'm just lazy. Let's see. Tight lacing was a rich lady trend. Only a few did. Corsets did not correspond. Exactly. But a lot of people think that's what it's for, and so that's what they get, and then they end up, you know, guys and girls, cinch them. Will you forgive me if I call you Isabella? As long as you're not creepy about it, I guess that's fine. I love that Victorians said corsets for everything, including exercisers. According to modern media, should be impossible, but you know. Yeah, that's because the oh god, I forgot what they're called. There's little slats inside of them. That's kind of like the underwire on a bra. And they could be made out of different things. And I think the ones for exercise didn't have, like, whalebone or metal in them. I think they had something else. Yeah, modern media likes to portray past societies as dumb to feel superior. Yeah, it just goes to show you that if you don't look stuff up, people who actually know what it's about will be like, hey, and this isn't a slight against historians, but, like, this is why if you're working in a history field, or in a writing field, even, you should talk to somebody who knows about the thing. Ferb has many opinions on corsets, apparently. That's good. But yeah, that's why we have instances like the historians who were like, we found a box full of really delicate gold metal spirals, and we have no idea what they would be for. Perhaps it was a religious thing, and then people who do metalworking go, that is clearly a scrap box for somebody who wanted to melt it down again because gold is very valuable and you don't throw that shit away. So yeah. Anyway. I've heard that old corsets of yesteryear are rather painful. Only if you wear them wrong and they're not fitted. There's, like Ferb was saying, there's ones specifically for cinching, which was a rich person thing, and that's something that you shouldn't do. I mean, heck, there were ladies back then, I remember reading in a textbook that there were ladies back then who tried to get surgeries to have a rib removed so they could cinch it even more. Yeah, Ferb also pointed out, you know, even sometimes when somebody's making, like, a movie or whatever, they hire a historian, and then they just, a lot of the time, just kind of ignore them, and then some historians will even then be asked to take off the credits because of it. The weirdly shaped object found in northern Italy that scientists figured was religious, and then a granny took it home and used it to knit. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but that's what it was. She's like, oh no, this is like a knitting tool. Anyway, I have talked about corsets way too long. See what we've done? I mean, the the corset stream. The hookers in Alice Madness Returns are stylized for one. They're probably not wearing properly fitted ones either because they're poor as shit and probably have syphilis. The hookers in Alice Madness Returns are not happy people. They're not doing it because it's what they like to do. They're doing it because they're poor and life sucks. This is what Isabela does to people, right? Mission, point 1, explain corsets to the stream. Point 2, help Isabela so she can get her ship back and then purchase pants. Yeah, and Alice Madness Returns is intentionally stylized. It's not meant to be historically accurate. I mean, we do have like magic powers and stuff. But yes. What is it you need?
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Oh, I can definitely do that. Also, I fucking love her necklace and I want it.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader.
This is cool.
We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Yeah, yeah. Doc says, oh man, I love the hair movement in this game. It's so nice. And yes, this necklace is gorgeous. Although at this point, I feel like it's more pretty neck armor given how thick it is. That's true. It's basically less of a necklace and more a gorget. I think that's how you pronounce that. Gorget? Gorget? I'll do it.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark.
So.
I'll meet you there.
Well, 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 well. Quick save. Varric.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Maker, that thing's fucking big. He's gonna write a book about us later.
Hello.
Why, hello! We found the
For
boy.
the lengthy delay.
It's okay. We filled that time talking about how Isabela's boobs are supported by a corset. Then we
Isabela's boobs are a divine property all of themselves.
Yes. But actually it was funny because we started talking about we actually started talking about the history of corsets because Doc asked, he's like, you know, I don't think she's got a bra. How the hell are her boobs staying up? I'm like, it's the corset, actually, strangely enough. That's what they were originally designed to do, and when they're being, you know, made, fitted, and worn properly, they're actually extremely comfortable and very supportive. So if somebody wants to do that instead of wearing a bra, you know, it's actually a viable thing to do. It's probably just as expensive as fuck, though, especially given how expensive bras are.
Very true.
Oof. But also we saved the elven boy.
Very nice.
I sent him to the Dalish.
That's a good choice.
Thank you. I need to go to the Dalish and see if he's okay. I don't know if he'll physically be there if I go to their camp, but I would like to go and see if he's there.
All I will say is that most side quests that you have will be resolved in Act 2 or Act 3.
Okay, so I'll probably see him again. That's good.
Yes, your choices will be reflected throughout the game.
Yay! And I'm glad that you came back when you did, because I was sitting here going, uh-oh. I have a feeling, I'm like, oh no, I hope Mikey gets back before we go to the deep roads, because I think I'm running out of side quests. I mean, now I have to help Isabela shank a man, but currently Varric is asking me. Also, the stream is going really good, so you should be able to be right on track with what I'm doing if you wanted to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yay! I restarted my computer before doing it, so that seems to have helped it slightly.
Yes,
the
frame rate is improved as well.
Yay! Yeah, knock on wood. But yes, Varric's asking us questions. No doubt going to write a beautiful memoir. What was going through your head when we fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here.
I really am.
Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild.
Oh, good.
These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market.
Oh, good!
Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
I see. Z says, now that you finally met Isabela, you should have more stuff to do, because sadly most quests are already done in Act 1. Oh, so most of the quests will start in Act 1. Oh, that's why you said, Mikey, do everything possible before going into the deep roads, because that's how the quests start. See.
What are your plans
Yeah,
for
you'll
this
miss
trip
out
to the
on a
deep
lot
roads?
of follow-up quests if you
running
go
the
there.
show. Andraste's ass. He'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
I see. I want to get to know you.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women.
Well,
my family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings.
Oh.
He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Oh, I see. He was born above ground. He didn't get born in Orzammar. I should find out more about you, like where you've obtained your huge tracts of land. Yes, Doc. His bust is as big as Isabela's, and it's also being supported by his big belt. At this point, is it a belt or is it a girdle?
I mean, I think the character designs in this game are it's very evident that the vast majority of the writers are queer or at least women.
Everybody is attractive.
Yeah, in terms of
Thanks, motorcycle.
it just doesn't reek as badly, especially considering the time that this was made, of the male power fantasy that a lot of fantasy games reeked of.
Yeah, even Isabela, who at least of all the characters I've seen so far has the most risque outfit. Even that, because Doc pointed this out, is a lot of the stuff belies like that her outfit's actually more protective than you'd expect it to be. Like when I was commenting how much I loved her necklace, Doc pointed out that it's thick enough that it's more like a gorget. At least I think that's how you say it, gorget, than it is a necklace. So she has one of the tropes I like, which is disguising armor as non-armored items, or hiding it underneath like your soft little lady blouse, but under that you've got like a chest piece or something. So the only thing that she's currently missing is just pants, but she's lost her ship, so she probably lost her pants too. You took everything in the divorce, my ship, my pants. What is it you do, then?
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
Yes.
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom.
Ah.
Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
So he's like a bard that doesn't play the game. At least not currently. He's playing his own game, which might make him the most dangerous bard in Thedas. It helps that Dragon Age 2 has actual coherent art style compared to Origins with its plethora of belts. That's true, there were a lot of belts. Although, to be fair to Origins, I usually cut first games in a series of games a lot of slack because they're trying to figure themselves out. It also had armor for everybody. All the armor you put on, you could slap onto somebody else. So it had to work for everybody, which meant there's a belt here and a belt here, and a really weird thing that I've strapped over there, and this one is orange.
Well, there were actually interviews with the art director who is the art director for all 4 Dragon Age games, Dreadwolf included, where they talked about how in Dragon Age 2 they actually started using real armors, like period accurate armors, as reference.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of the armors are actually quite believable when you dissect them.
Yeah, which is really cool. That's something I try to do with my artwork too, is start with like, okay, so this is what this actually looks like. Now, how can I stylize it and make it fancy? I love how Morrigan's outfit had a skirt made of belts, the trophies of her many victims. Like, I know that you're referring to that in like a bedroom conquest kind of way, but I'm also tickled at the idea that she scares somebody away and then just steals their belt. It was so weird. This horrible monster tackled me to the ground and pinned me in the mud, and I thought I was gonna die. But then it let me go. What? It let me go. Oh my god, are you okay? Stole my belt. Stole your belt? Stole my belt. Shale did not strike me as lady-shaped. I think that Shale was very just person-shaped, vaguely, but she did have a very bodacious booty. Or they. She or they. I don't think Shale really gives a shit. Shale is technically they. But Shale was originally female. But they did have a bodacious booty. Yeah, from behind, they was lady-shaped.
As a dwarf.
Yeah, as a dwarf. Yeah, she just wants the belts. She, they, Shay. Oh, that's... Yeah, Shay!
Shay, there you go.
We've discovered a new gender, and it applies only to Shale. And other people named Shale, I guess. If your name is Shale, you can be Shay. Oh my goodness. I forgot Shale had junk in the trunk. She really did, for no reason, and we found that out by accident at the end of a stream once. I forget why, but I forget what led to it, even though I posted it not that long ago, but we ended up accidentally yanking the camera down, and I went, oh. She got a butt. Anyway, have you been underground?
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts... cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Ferb admitted and goes, hello, it was me. I noticed Shale's donk. Okay, yeah, you were the one who pointed it out to us then. That's funny. Also, Fenris is going to, if I do choose to romance him, is going to be hard mode, because when I sent that kid to the elves, I got plus 20 rivalry with him. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have brought you on this quest. I get why he doesn't like mages. Ooh.
Are you talking to me?
You said you were sorry about the ritual I endured. Keep your sorrow.
I only meant...
You have all the freedom none of our kind enjoy, and you throw it away. On what?
Our people need to reclaim their heritage.
A heritage of defeat? To what end?
Would you truly turn your back on your own history? There's so much we don't know.
It's not my history. It's simply history.
I understand his point of view, but also my first thought was, you and your kindness can go straight to hell! I mean, look, I know you don't want pity, but take her sympathy, for God's sake. In her eyes, she's very sympathetic, especially because, A, she doesn't want you to suffer, because Meryl is the kind girl who doesn't want people to suffer if it's not necessary, which is why I like her. And also, it's a perversion of something that's supposed to be special. But instead, it's full of farts. We have mail. Oops, I did a dungeon without realizing I needed it to be on Mythic. Ah, that awkward.
There's a letter for you on the desk.
What an awkward situation. It's fine, I need to go back here anyway. Because I need to pick up Isabela's stuff. Let's see, what does she need? She's a dual weapon person, right? What level are we? What level is I? 10. Requires dual weapon. There's no level. Since she's a dual wielder, which means that she's probably a rogue or a fighter, should I grab a bow for her? For Isabela?
Honestly, dual daggers is still the build for rogues.
Gotcha. Where's her stuff? Sebastian, haven't met that yet. Lady's choice is Isabela. Come here, you. Royal Collection. I think she had something in here. You're along bar of the Avars. The pearl. There we go. Does she have a belt? No, she does not have a belt. Memento of the Mark of the Assassin. Well, I don't need to learn that right now. Can I wear a new coat yet? $17. Me. 15. Alright then, I have mail. Act of Mercy. Proud scion of the Hawke family, I dare not contact you directly, but we have met before, and I know you to be a person of good character and unusual ability. Indulge me in a meeting outside the city, for I require your aid in a delicate task. As a token of good faith, I have enclosed a modest sum. There will be more waiting if you can help. Please come soon as you receive this. If you do not, the lives of many innocents may be on my hands. Sincerely, a friend. If it's that Chantry lady, I'm gonna punch her. Right in the titty. I said I'd do it.
I think she's referring to the Chantry woman who tried to use that Sarabas as like a pawn.
Yeah, that lady from the last one. Yeah, her, the Chantry lady who tried to use the Sarabas. Ah, Isabel cannot use a bow anyway. Okay, so we're gonna meet another person with a bow later. Probably the Sebastian person.
Yes,
Let's
Sebastian.
see. Let's go get Isabela. Let's do Isabela's quest. Yeah, Priscilla or whatever her fucking name was, says Doc. And
Priscilla.
Priscilla. I don't know what her name was, but it's probably something like that. And Zeno goes, oh, yeah, she sucked. She did. All right, where do we go? Okay, just to the square.
One for the streets, Priscilla.
I remember that clip of that cat. Get in here. Man, you're not for the streets, Priscilla. I love that he summoned her back by shaking her kitten so it went mee. Hi, Izzy.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Ada hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The wench we're looking for. Got her.
Well, you know what? Oop. Eat the force. Also, meet my dog. Go away.
You will fall.
How about where are you going? Oh, okay. Brute. Varric! 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 Oh, heroic aura is not the same thing.
For all of us.
I'll activate that.
Stand down! Order will rule!
My dog is over there fighting a bunch of guys. Varric retreated and pulled them all. Oh no! Rufus!
Get back! You got back! You bastard!
Oh my god, there's so many of them! You hurt my dog and you will pay. Oh, Varric died. Where is he? Varric. There he is. Varric, this is what happens when you run off on your... Oh god, that face. I don't like the way I don't like the way his eyes aren't closed. BioWare. Alright, doggy, go. And yeet! Can I... Please? There we go. Are we done? Oh, no, we're not. You! Wasn't even involved in this mess. I killed them anyway. This stream has been greatly entertaining. Good. There's a pants mods. There's a pant mod! Mammy need pants. Oh, she does. There's a pants mod. There's a pants mod for Isabela.
Why would you want to do that?
Cause maybe some people like pants. Some people like not pants.
But Isabela doesn't.
That's true. Isabela does not like pants. Oh, she leveled up. Let's see. Make that a nice even 20. Boop. Ooh, more things because we're friends. Bodyguard. While this bonus active, Aveline shields a targeted party member taking damage on his or her behalf. Ooh. I'm interested to see how the game has tacted this. It did not. Did not choose. Alright, let's see. Target, ally, lowest health. Activate mode, bodyguard. Save. There we go. Varric has a beard mod and a chest hairless mod to balance the scale. Fenris was right. His beard did fall off and land on his chest.
Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Alright, Izzy, let's go. Oh. Guess who's gonna eat shit? If you guessed you're right. There was nowhere for him to go, so he just flipped. Izzy from Digimon? I do miss Digimon. Oh! There she goes! And I'll fling you into the air. Well, she was stunned, so I couldn't eat her.
You will fall!
Alright then. We could give them all nicknames. We got Oh, where'd she go? She's over there. We got Izzy. We got Fen. We got Avi. And Varric. Can't give him a nickname. He's too cool for nicknames. And Meryl is Mary. Fen, yes. Look, I'm the kind of person who will give somebody a cutesy nickname if they're really broody. Varric's nickname is the giver, not the receiver. Andrew's is Andy. Yes. Oh, hey, Andy.
Isabela, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
It sank.
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Oh.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head. And you let them scurry off into the wilds.
She doesn't deal in slaves, you
And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
You know, there's something to be said about the irony that this is occurring in the Chantry. We are literally in the hall of the most holy place. And he's in here talking about slavery. Wow.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabela's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
Castillon needs to cheer up.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Yeah! Well, go get your dagger back. Oh yeah, she's got them both now. Doc says, the camera angle between Hawke and Isabel is like that meme with the girl looking in surprise at the dude with the giant chest. Alright, now. All of you, go for a ride. Ba-boom. And then go for another ride. Let me move over here for a better line of sight, and then we can...
Get back to me! I stand for all of us!
Ooh! Shit. He got her. I did not see that. I was not paying attention. Well, excuse you. Go away. I said get. I think that sometimes when I do that, nothing happens, but then sometimes they go fucking flying like a million feet. Did Isabela also get downed? No, she's still up. It's Aveline. Poor Ava.
She's your tank, so...
Yeah.
She's taking the most punishment.
Yeah, she's also got a mode now that takes damage for other people. So somebody else might have gotten beaten on. Zap him, please. Thank you.
I was trying to talk him down.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
So Lucky attempted to find the relic then?
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
That's pretty good.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada.
Dang.
I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
And then it turned to slavery.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery.
That's disgusting.
Even I know that's wrong. Didn't expect that, did you, guardsman?
That look from her. Alright, I'll help you.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Oh, is that so? Okay, for the moment, you hop on in here. I have things for you. The Bodice Ripper. Jesus. I bet he named it that himself and thought he was so clever. Make that a nice even 20. Alright, what we got? Savvy. While this most active, Isabela's fighting instincts allow her to perceive enemy attacks before they happen. She'll inflict less damage, but for every enemy near her, these effects will increase. Defense goes up. Across the bow, Isabela issues an irresistible challenge to a single foe. The enemy abandons its other opponents and heads straight for the Seafarer. Oh, that's interesting. She's got a taunt. That actually... I'm going to get that for her because I think that would actually be extremely useful. Unforgiving Chain. For a short time, every basic melee attack the rogue executes in rapid succession increases the chance to score a critical hit. Yes. Backstab now cools down more quickly. Yes. Yes. Explosive Strike. The rogue completes this combo built up by Unforgiving Chain. Every basic melee attack that the rogue completes immediately prior to using Explosive Strike increases the damage inflicted by breaking the chain. Ooh. Merciless Strike. Guarantees a critical hit. Ooh, then it's worth pumping her full of cunning. The rogue slashes a target with both weapons, dealing an automatic crit with every blade. Oh, she's a crit machine. Oh, what are you? Kickback. As a merchant prince, Varric knows sometimes you need a well-balanced bribe, and sometimes you need a well-placed bolt. He's a little bit on the rival side, but not too much. Deflect. Take that. Now, Isabela. I have things for you. A ruined silverite ring. That's physical damage. Don't want that. A sailor's rope belt. The pearl. You can have that. The lady's choice. Immunity to knockback. That's pretty sexy. Now let's see if you would like these knives. Jesus Christ. Jarvia's shank. Oh my goodness. And Beretta's revenge. Look at these big cleavers. What does the bodice ripper look like? I'm curious. Oh, it's just a wiggly sword. Look at these big cleavers.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel that immunity to knockback is perfect in the bedroom? Yes. Now, the sword I gave to him, I initially made a mistake and gave him Hater's Razor, which is this one. And the reason I say made a mistake is, one, oh my goodness, look at this ridiculous fucking thing.
Yes.
And also,
yes.
I read its little history thing that came along with it. It's a sword that belonged to a slaver. And I went, bad. That's not good.
Yeah, thematically probably not great.
Thematically not good. And you know me, I like my thematics.
I mean, it's a narrative game. Makes sense that thematics trump gameplay.
All right. We may now depart.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
I'm sure that I will. I am in the process of doing just that. Every time somebody pops out of the shadows, I murder the crap out of them. And then go looking for even more of them, because I can. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. We have somebody who asked us for some help. They said they messed up, and that if we don't come and help them, a bunch of innocent people might die. So could we come and help? Please. I think this might be a trap. So let's find out. Dinosaurs! I mean, they're dragonlings, but they looked like little raptors from far away. Hey now, go away. I said shoot! Wow, she is melting them. Oh! It went from full health to no health in 1 second. Ah, is this the fuck up? Is this the oops, I messed up? I released dragonlings. There's been. Let's loot this corpse and then kill the rest of them. He just had some robes. This one had an injury kit. Nice.
Go down! Now you fall!
The one downside of being a mage is that it, like, if I go to switch targets, they've already killed it before I can. Assign that the enemies in the current area. If you explore around, you'll find groups of enemies to fight in town. You can collect coin from a girl at the hangman after you do. Ah. Oh, that's a sign that there are enemies in the current area. Oh, I see. So I shouldn't have left. Well, Whoops. Oh, Doc also has a question for you, Mike.
Yes.
He says, I just remembered, Mikey, do you know about the bug with Meryl that prevents her story from progressing in her questioning the beliefs talk?
I am aware of the bug, yeah.
Do you know a way we can deal with it if it happens, or a way to know if we've got it? Like, is this simply a reload scenario, or is it a, whoops, your game is fucked?
I don't know. I've actually personally never encountered the bug. I've only met people who have.
Okay.
I think it has something to do. It has. I know most of the companion quest progression bugs have a bug with, achieving friendship or rivalry too quickly.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Something to do with the way it calculates friendship or rivalry. So I would just not try to max out everyone's friendship right away. Is basically what my suggestion would be.
Yeah,
there's only one quest blocking bug that I've encountered that I had to like go into the console in order to advance.
Okay, so we'll be prepared. If
But
that
that's
happens.
it is infrequent. It doesn't happen all the time, only sometimes. So I don't know what the trigger for that bug is.
From this angle, it looks like Isabella is giving Rufus neck scritches. Oh, bet he likes those. Well, hey!
Mistress Hawke, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son, Fainriel.
Yes.
I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Yes. Who are you again? I'm not gonna say that. I know who that is. Oh yeah, Ferb said, oh my god, as a mage for over a decade, having an enemy be killed before I can cast a spell is so relatable.
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns. I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
I see.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former Circle at Starkhaven.
Oh.
It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
What's a phylactery?
I already know,
When
but
a
I'm
mage
asking
joins the Circle, the first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
Ooh, Doc just found out that the dinner he's having tonight is going to be grilled.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. So what will the Templars do when they find them?
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sir Carras is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
Oh, God.
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long.
No, I know. I was hoping
Meredith
you would tell me more.
is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere.
Yeah, Fenris is
Though I
definitely
dare
going to
say
be
she has created as much dissent as
have feeling
allegiance.
ways about this quest.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap him out for Meryl in a second. He's gonna have strong opinions.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Well, you might have a strong opinions too, given.
Yeah, I'm
Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight.
Yeah, why
You
not-
have a better
why
chance
not
than
bring
I
Andrew?
to convince them they are better off alive in
bring
the Circle than
Andrews.
free and dead.
That's
Sir
true.
Carras
I'll bring
hunts them
Andrews.
as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Actually, Anders may not like it if I take him to, if I bring him and then tell them to surrender to the Templars. He'll probably be pissed about it. We could bring Anders and Fenris and make it miserable for everybody! Yeah, we could! Need to change my party. I'll be right back, my guy. Thankfully, this quest is not timed. That would suck if it was. Just one big oops. My house. Hello. Goodbye. We could bring Fenris, Anders, and my brother, and everyone could hate everything that's happening. Alright, let's bring you. And you. And... Will Anders get pissed off if I do this quest? If I tell these guys to not to surrender to the Templars so that they don't get fucking slaughtered, will Anders throw a fucking fit? You think?
I'm trying to remember because I actually don't like Anders very much, so
you almost never play him.
Almost never bring him, but I have done like Anders playthroughs where I try to be friendly with him.
Could bring Offlane.
I'm trying to think. This is the quest Act of Mercy, right?
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that the hilt at the bottom of
I think he likes it if you side with the mages.
But if I tell them you need to surrender or they're gonna kill you, he's gonna get pissed. I see.
Do you want to know what your options are gonna be?
No. I think I'll bring Aveline. I'm interested to see the banter. Oh no.
Well, I'm just asking if you want to know what your options are, because if you're trying to gain his approval, then you'll want to keep in mind what your options are.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, go ahead.
But if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm not going to spoil any major things.
Okay. Tell me my options without spoiling. So I can decide.
You will be given 3 options. You can either convince the mages to surrender, which he does not like.
Yeah.
You can convince the mages to escape, and you have 2 options of helping them escape. You can either lie or you can actually get Thrask to agree with you to lie on their behalf, so that the Templars that are hunting them are thrown off the trail. Or you can kill Thrask. The mages will encourage you to kill Thrask.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Anders actually does not like it if you kill Thrask. So
okay, well that's good.
He would prefer it if you helped them escape without killing anybody. However, I would bring Varric, because Varric has a unique.
He's coming anyway.
Yeah, well, he has unique dialogue that will allow you to get them to leave without killing Thrask. You'll have to defer to his, to you know how you can defer to your companion's dialogue.
Yeah, I've deferred to almost all of them. I think the only one I didn't was Fenris one time, because it was like instant combat, and I'm like, oh well, maybe I shouldn't. No, we had to fight him anyway. It didn't matter.
Something that you should know is that this will come back later.
Okay. One way or another, this will bite me in the booty.
Also remember Thrask. I think Thrask is a good man and a solid Templar.
Okay.
I wish all Templars were like Thrask.
Alright. In that case, let's bring us a boy. Thrask is also a good name, I agree with you. Oh,
it's just a nice name. It's very Star Wars-y, Thrask.
Everything in this game bites you in the ass later down the line. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that this bites you in the ass, but it bites somebody in the ass.
Yeah, I think no matter what I do, someone's ass will get bit. It
is dark fantasy.
I thought you were going to say it's Dark Souls for just a second, and I was like, wait a minute.
Believe it or not, the word dark pre-existed
Dark Souls, yes.
Dark Souls, so I know it's easy to forget that dark was a word before Dark Souls was made, but
Z is very dedicated to the evil run only shtick. I like that Rufus appears from his summoning by doing a little roll.
Rolling around in the sand.
I know. Rufus is such a good wolf boy. Alright. Okay, everybody, let's go save some boys. And girls. Dragon Souls wishes it was as cool as Dragon Age. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't made a game called Dragon Souls. Hi! No. Oh dear. Hey now. Let's not. Let's not do that. Hey, hey. No, you don't. You stop that. Oh, he's a blood mage. That's not good.
They've raised the bloody dead. They must be truly desperate. Please tell me we're not going to force these poor fools back into the circle.
If I can help it, I'm not, because I know how awful the circle is here. 22 nature damage. Dragon's Dogma, Dragon Age, Dark Souls, Elder Scrolls. That basically is like a fancy little rhyme. It's like the one at the end of Fairly Odd Parents. The intro. Oh no, the necromancy. Dog. Rufus, I don't understand how and why you keep getting despawned, but I'm glad you're back. Torn trousers. Ooh, another body. Yay, loot the body. Which is also the name of a band, which is very good. They make fun background music. Woo.
You should be mashing the F5 button, by the way.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to remember to do that. I also have a new force spell that eats things.
Very nice.
Bye. I think it just shakes them if they're too far away, but if they're close by, it flings them.
Maker's
I'm sure you'll have
blessing.
options.
I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb.
Hi.
Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool? He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep
Oh, good
from
thing
us
I
for
didn't bring
spite.
Meryl. Tell me about Decimus.
Decimus.
Yeah,
is
Meryl
the
does
leader
not
of
like
these mages.
it if you
He's crazy.
agree with him.
He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
Okay.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Ooh. That's bad.
Yeah, all I'll say is that I think that Dragon Age Origins did a little bit to show you how awful blood magic is, but this game is going to give you a lot of very intimate examples as to why blood magic is wrong.
Yeah. I share an opinion about different types of magic. I'm stuck! Similar to the one that that my Warlock Thistle has in our D&D game, which is that magic is magic. So there's not anything inherently bad about a different school of magic, but there are certain kinds of magic that are that human beings are predisposed to potentially abusing. Can I not get through this door? No.
I don't think it. I think the nature of blood magic isn't inherently bad, but I think it is wrong in the hands of your typical mage.
Yeah.
And even Meryl, I think you will see, is not as correct as she thinks she is.
Yeah. I like Meryl. I think she's cool. But I think there is a naivete to be like, oh, well, I'm fine. I'm like, yeah, just because you're fine doesn't mean that there's not people who are definitely abusing it.
Exactly.
And it's because it's a power that comes very easy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
And you should quick save here.
Yeah, I just did. I wanted to finish my thought before I started this convo. Meryl is cute, but she is frustrating, says Zeno.
She's very cute. We do like her, but yeah, she can be frustrating. But that's a sign of a well-rounded
character. Yeah. I'm really liking the characters in 2 so far. I think they're really good. They're very well-rounded, and I think that makes up for any like hiccups in the story pacing that the rush may have caused.
The best way I can describe the pacing and
like,
structure...
damn, imagine if this game had not been rushed. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I know. The best way I can describe the pacing and structure and the character-focused progression of Dragon Age 2 is it's the DS9 of the Dragon Age franchise.
Yeah.
Like, it gives me such DS9 vibes.
Yeah.
You're stuck in one place. It's very character-focused. Basically everything is focused on character progression. Even your own character, unlike in Dragon Age Origins, your own character gets a lot of development and progression.
Yeah. So. Which is good, because it's a different type of story being told. In the last one, we were basically refounding the Grey Wardens, and so whatever personality and growth our character had was directly tied to us, the player.
And there's a darker tone, even compared to Origins.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
So.
Blood magic is, unfortunately, just to finish my previous thought, like, no, it's okay. I got sidetracked too. Blood magic is an easy kind of power, but because of the price you have to pay to get it, if you want to do something big, you need more blood than a human has. And blood doesn't keep, so it's not like you can just drain a little bit of your blood every day. Oh, Varric leveled up. Or no, Anders. He's probably been blinking this whole time. Let's make that a nice 20. There we go. We can't farm. Andrew sacrifices his own health to replenish mana and cast spells more rapidly. Swift Justice, Strong Strength for Fury has become able to use all of his spells more frequently. Oh. To revive fallen comrades even in the heat of battle, restoring a portion of their health and stamina. Sounds good. But yeah, because of that, if you're the type of person who's going to abuse that sort of thing, you're going to abuse it super hard. Whereas another person might be like, oh, I used blood magic a couple of times for, like, little things in an emergency, and I used my own blood to do it. Where it wouldn't necessarily be considered a practitioner of blood magic, like a person who's like, and then I killed a whole bunch of people, drained all their blood into this bucket, and summoned a demon. And wiped off, like, a huge army and all wildlife in a 10,000-mile radius. And you're like, wow, okay. All right, Decimus. Why are you glowing? That's a lot of dead people.
They're here. The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no. Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Bruh. I like that the archer undead have tons of arrows stuck in their bodies, which means that A, they died by being shot by better archers than them, and B, that means they're pulling the arrows they fire out of their bodies, and that's just
Yes,
cool.
I love that. I think where my criticism of blood magic is, and why I have the stance that I do, is that, you know, in order to be a better elemental mage or a better, you know, force mage or whatever, better healer, you just improve in your ability to channel the magic.
Yeah, you just get better.
You improve yourself. To get better at blood magic, you just need more blood.
Yeah,
and
that's also
true. You know, sometimes your blood isn't enough.
Yeah.
And sometimes there aren't enough people willing to give you the blood that you need.
For the thing you want to do, yeah.
But, you know, everybody's got blood.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of blood. So what if I have to? It's, you know, it's just a couple of chickens and
you know,
and a goat and a cow and the neighbor.
And, you know, there's some people who just deserve it. You know, there are people out there that are awful and reprehensible, and you know, it would be a shame to just kill them and not put anything that they have to use.
Yeah.
And I don't use blood magic for evil reasons.
Yeah, why not kill evil people and use their blood?
You see how many, like, it's not that many steps to start, like, making excuses for awful actions.
Killed him. Oh, Decimus, you should have listened to me, love. I saw what you are. How could you murder one of your own just for daring to defy the Templars?
I'm going to appeal to her in a second, but Zeno is asking for your blood. He says, Mikey, let me borrow a vial of blood, please.
My blood is pretty pedestrian, to be honest with you.
Oh, my blood's no good for blood magic. It's too boring. It's too plain. You wouldn't like it. It tastes bad. There's not enough mana in it.
He obviously meant a lot to you. He was our future. Until he came, we never thought to fight back. I told Decimus he was going too far, but he said it was the only way to protect us. To protect me. Please. We only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
So, like, yeah, and definitely now she's super fucked because that guy who we said, yeah, go to the Templar if you want to surrender and he'll make sure nobody kills you. He's definitely told him, like, oh, they're doing blood magic in there. Zeno is wondering if the reason you won't give him your blood is because you're iron deficient. I am, actually. I have low iron.
I am not.
Whee!
That's why you gotta take
in the circle, how do you intend to live? I hear there are places outside the free marches where the Templars are not so vigilant.
See. I'll help you.
I would never turn a fellow mage over to the Templars.
Then we must first throw off pursuit. There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall before the Templars send more men.
Ooh, that's an angry face.
Better the death of one Templar than so many innocents.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
I'll convince him that you've died.
Leave it to me. By the time I'm done, these Templars will swear that the sky is green.
Your confidence almost makes me believe you. But I spent 2 weeks traveling with these Templars. They strike first and think after. They are far easier to kill than to fool.
Oh, Varric did not have a voice option. At least not yet. Ooh, another staff. Let's have a look at this one. What does this one look like? Oh, it's one of these. It's the pike. And this one is a stick. Bring back the naked lady. Alright. So we head outside. Is there an exit over here? Or loot that I might acquire? There's a sparkly boy up here. Like, well, I guess we just go back the way we came.
Yep.
You know, even though the layouts of these are the same, I don't really feel like it doesn't feel like it's been super repetitive. Probably because they keep plopping me in at different angles. Or different entrances.
That they change them up a little bit every time. And
again.
Also, they space out the use of each map fairly frequently.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like
true.
you're not going like having multiple quests that go to the same location every time.
Yeah, and if they do, you can just do them because you are there. Yep.
I can beat you in my sleep.
When's the fighting start? Bianca's starting to get bored.
Oh, they hobble real fast. Alright then. Now that those have gotten up to play for no reason. Alright, where's our exit? It's over here. Ooh, hello. Some rubble. I'm gonna start restarting my computer before stream more often and see if that maybe makes things better, because it's not dropped this whole time, and I'm very happy. The naked lady on trust here, Isabella. No, the naked lady on my staff. And Isabella isn't naked. Verb is correct. You can just see a lot of her upper thigh, and it's clear she doesn't have pants on. Yeah, knock on wood. Let's see. They're hobbling! The speed at which they hobble! A-boom! And slam.
How many of you got, Hawke?
Not as many as you'd think, because you guys keep killing them before I get the chance to shoot them. Somebody will buy this demonic ash, I am sure of it. Come here. Oh, Thrask! Uh-oh.
Are you trying to tell me this boy is all that's left of the apostates?
I ran away when they began to use blood magic, sir.
They are not in the caverns, Sakaras. I have thoroughly explored.
Who is this?
Varric?
Tell him who we are.
What's the
Tell him
trouble,
who we
Sir
are.
Thrask? Did the Knight Commander forget to tell Ser Karas that Enchanter Hawke came from Ferelden to help her root out rebel mages?
Yes. Yes, I was just about to tell him.
We've completed our investigation of the mages in those caverns. There is no one left inside.
They killed each other.
The apostates resorted to blood magic and ended up turning on each other.
Their leader fled the battlefield ahead of us. Bloody coward left his own people to die. I caught only a glimpse, but it looked like the back passages led out to the coast. I sent your men that way.
We can still catch up if we go around the caverns. That's the faster route.
The coast, you say? Men, fan out, search the shore. We will retrieve these corpses later. I will commend you to the Knight Commander, Enchanter Hawke. It is rare to see a mage cooperate with authorities.
Your mutton
Thank
chops
you,
are
my
delightful,
friend.
sir. You're welcome.
I didn't think you could do it. Truly, you must be able to charm a miser out of his
Wait
last
till they
coin.
leave, lady!
I did not think any of us would leave those caverns alive.
Goodness gracious! Just runs out the second they turn around. If they turn around for any reason, they will see you. Technically, you're dead.
If it makes you feel better, officially you were killed during escape.
I will do my best to seem cold and rotted then. Please, accept my staff as a reward. It has the mark of Starkhaven on it. I dare not carry it now. It has served me well. Now, we must flee as far as we can before nightfall. Thank you, friend.
And hopefully you've learned a lesson not to use blood magic. I'm sure I will see that happen.
I'm sure they have learned their lesson.
I'm sure that nobody will ever use it again. What does your staff do, and do I want it? Gives extra healing, so I may give that to Anders. Ooh, it's cool looking. Oh, Anders! What do you have? Freedom's Call? He's got the one that that Hawke has in He's got the one that Hawke has in the preview art. There you go. Look at you, fancy lad, with your healing staff. Alright then, I think we've gotten just about everything. Fenris has been recruited. Let's go find him and speak to Isabela. Alright, so let's do those two things. I mean, they're both right here.
Have you ever been out in the open ocean in a storm? It's the best feeling in the world.
It looks very vigilante-like. It does. It's got a cool blade on it, and then it's got wings. It's actually kind of perfect for him, thematically speaking. I really like my cool robes, the DLC robes. It probably means I'm not going to change them, unfortunately, and I'm the kind of person who likes changing things a lot, but it's okay. She wants to talk at the Hanged Man. Also, my house was blinking, so we'll have to go there in a moment. Isabela.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now.
Drank him out of house and home, did you?
Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you?
My thumb clipping through your glasses?
Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Oh, do you know?
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Quest acquired. Alright, so we'll go and talk to this guy and get his quest. Then we'll go talk to Fenris in his, at his little house and get whatever he's got. And, then we will wrap it up.
Not, Ravani. It was this big.
There's no way. Impossible. I've had hundreds of those in my hands, and they're never that size.
Would I lie about something so critical?
I can't stand it anymore. What are you two talking about?
Knives.
We're discussing knives,
Yep.
of course. Well, daggers, technically. I never remember the difference. Why? What did you think we were talking about?
Oh my god.
Yes, next stream you might want to make it a longer one because we might be heading to the deep roads.
Ah. Are you saying you want me to switch Wednesday and Friday then?
No. I'm just saying that that Wednesday may need to be longer than usual.
Okay. Well, hello.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabela. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
You tie him up. I'll go find some honesty.
Very funny, Isabela. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Yes, why don't we insult the people coming to help? That will work out wonderfully.
You want the help or not?
Yes, I want help. I
God,
need
the
someone
bags
to help
under
me
his eyes
find
have
out where
bags.
the raiders have hidden my stolen
Ooh.
cargo. This job's as
got a
easy as a
slit
peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Look at that. What is the cargo?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
Uh-huh.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all.
I kind of like his outfit, not gonna lie.
It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me, slit my throat, and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
And you're perfectly innocent of wrongdoing, aren't you?
Anders enough.
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
That was a bit blunter than I thought it was going to be. All right, I'll help you.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
I'm gonna find out that it was like drugs and shit, and he's gonna be really upset that he got lied to. I don't know why that keeps getting tagged. We already read that. Alright, let's see. Raiders of the Waking Sea. That's a little long, that's okay. The Raiders of the Waking Sea, or simply the Raiders, is the common name given to an association of Antivan pirates called the the Felicima Armada. The Felicima Armada. These pirates were once little more than opportunists, based out of the coastal city of Lothering, that preyed on sea traffic. They were often targeted by Orlesian and free marcher cities that were bent on destroying the pirates once and for all. After each such effort, new pirates would appear to fill the vacuum. During the new exalted marches, the nations of Thedas needed every ship they could muster against the massive power of the Qunari dreadnoughts. The Lotherian pirates were faced with a difficult decision. They had to band together under one flag and fight with those they had previously preyed upon or face conversion and annihilation by the Qunari. Thus, the Armada was formed. The pirates brought their knowledge of stealth and trickery to bear, plaguing Qunari supply lines and even launching seaborne invasions against the Qunari coast. For a time, it was said that the Armada was the premier naval power of Thedas, and after the signing of the Lothering Accord, they maintained their association rather than disband as many had hoped. Wealthy merchants now often pay the leaders of the Armada rather than risking their ships commandeered and their merchandise stolen and sold on the black market. The Armada is hardly unified, and bloody battles between Armada leaders are frequent, but when faced with an attack by outsiders, the group instantly puts aside their differences and closes ranks. The raiders have thus far become more of a threat in the last century than they ever were before. There's many a legend told of how dashing and romantic life aboard a raider vessel is, but don't believe it. They are scoundrels and smugglers all. Box? No. That's a fake box. That was not the exit. That was a secondary room. Alright then. Let us scooty out of here. That is Varric's room. Neat. Alright, let's go find, that's Anders' clinic. That's the Black Emporium. Where is he? He's in
You
High...
got some mail.
There we go, Fenris's mansion. Yeah, I have mail too. Alright. We'll go talk to Fenris, we'll get the mail, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright, Fenry, where are you at? Where are you at, Fen?
You've got mail.
You've got Fenris.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I like your appearance.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
That's okay.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
To my whining?
It's not
Very
whining.
charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there.
It rarely ever does.
Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
It's okay, you're an elf. Whining is part of your heritage. Jesus, I'll take that back.
If you never want to return to Ferelden, well, Lothering is gone.
I have no home left to return to.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
My family is here, maybe someday, and I have a new life. I have a new life.
Even if I wanted to. Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan?
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Maybe. You're like talking to Sten!
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
You've been on the run a long time, then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Oh, you've been alone to this point.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
I actually agree with him.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
Yeah, he'd never be safe as long as that guy's alive. You could make a home here. Or I'm sorry. He doesn't seem to like people's sympathy. But I also don't know if he would think of making a home here.
If you're looking to start a life, you could stay.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters. Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Maybe I should be thanking Ansel.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Oh wow, look at that, 20. Now maybe he won't be mad at me for being a mage anymore. Alright then. Alright, let's go see what the letter at my house is, and then we can wrap it up. We have a letter.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Hooray, thank you. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Ooh, too, a letter for Carver. He got a little cute letter. My darling Carver, I miss you so much. When are you coming back to Ferelden? The Blight is over and the Darkspawn are gone. There's nothing to be afraid of, and not that you'd ever be afraid. Bravest man I've ever known. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm going to read that one. I'm not going to say read on this one, because I think that'll trigger him coming over and going, why are you reading my stuff? We're not going back to Lothering. I hear the land is poisoned or something. Father is raising money for a new farm in the Banorn. I don't know when that'll happen, but he's working very hard. We're living with my aunt in Denerim, so please send your letters there. Why haven't you been writing, Carver? Did you find another girl in the free marches? Remember, no girl will ever do what I did for you behind Barlin's shed that time. You just think about that. Write me soon. I love you, Peaches. Friends in low places. I understand you're in dire need of some coin. If that's true, I believe I have a proposition that you simply will not be able to refuse. Look for me at night near the foundries in Lowtown. I have read it. Oh! Really? So Carver, Peaches.
I'm with you, sister. For now.
For now. I say. Alright then, let's do us a hard save. We got us an Izzy. We got us an Isabel. Alright then. Sorry, Meryl, we have chosen Fenris. I still flirt with Meryl. I was just trying to see if I could get him, if, like, it's possible. If I play my cards right, can I get big enough increases in friendship to overwrite the fact that I'm a mage? The problem is that in order to do it, I'd probably just never take him on a mission, because if I do, there's a chance that something magey could happen and he'd get mad about it. But then that wouldn't really be any fun, would it? I think there's one more person to meet based on how many names I didn't recognize that were in the DLC weapons caches. So after that we'll decide, but currently I am bouncing between Meryl and Fenris. Maybe it should be Meryl, because we dated a guy in the last one. Maybe we should date a lady in this one. There's a DLC guy also, but he sucks, I see. Alright. Well, either way, we're all done now. Oh, and there goes the stream quality, so I guess we know how long it will last until it gets poopy. So I'll wrap it up now. I want to thank you guys all for stopping by. But he's Scottish. I want to thank you guys all for stopping by. I had a lot of fun with this stream, and it seems you guys all did too. Let's see, our next stream will be Wednesday, and if needs be, perhaps we will go a little longer than normal, since Mike seems to be thinking that we'll need to, so we can go into the deep routes. Let's see, I don't think that there's anything else, really. I've got some maintenance-y things I want to do when I have a little free time, including maybe making a little, I think they're called Foogies. They're little reaction images that are kind of like my PNG tuber that I have. Maybe make a little Foogie for Mikey, so that he can also join us. Like that. We'll have to decide if he wants it to be a little chibi or if he'd like it to be a dude. But we'll talk about that later. Yes, yay Mikey. It'll be up to Mikey because he's the only one who can run it from his end once I provide him with images. Whenever we decide what it will be. But yeah, I've been working on the Stream Starting Soon pages and the Be Right Back one and the Stream Over one. Let him be the Nug. Could be Nugget. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Yeah, that's basically it. As always, all of my social links are below the videos, both here on Twitch and also on YouTube. The little finicky workarounds seem to have worked for the quality of this stream, so I'm going to keep that up. And hopefully I'll be able to get fiber optic internet soon. So I hope so. Roast Nug tastes like chicken, says Z. Not canonically, it tastes like a really gamey rabbit. Combined with something else. I forget what the other one... Oh, combined with pork. It tastes like a pork combined with gamey rabbit, canonically, which probably means that humans, on the whole, probably find it pretty disgusting. Humans don't like gamey meat. I guess we'd have to try one to confirm. Nug on a rug. Yes. Nug in a mug on a rug. Anyway, but yes, all my social links are below the video, including links to my Patreon, where if you want to support me for as little as $1, you get access to my Discord. You also get a funky wallpaper each month, and you get to vote on what you want that wallpaper to be. Higher ranks get free art and little peeks at stuff, and yeah, and a bunch of other things. So if you want to have a little looky and see what all that's about, feel free. There's also frequently pictures of kittens, because my cat had 3 kittens. And one of them has a little messed up butt, so she wears a diaper, which I have to go and change in a little while. But yes, as always, thank you once again for stopping by. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Are you going to say goodbye to my hair?
Bye!
Mike doesn't so much say goodbye as he barks it. Bye-bye, everybody. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, A Ferb Among Us, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.